Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, A Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be a Patreon cast featuring Maru and Solar on Data C, bottom left. It is Solar, top right, we got ourselves a Maru. Alright man, so Solar is kind of in over his head in this game, but if Maru won every single time he played Solar, then that would be very, very weird, right? So Solar has a fighting chance because he is a second-tier Zerg player. He's not quite as good as Rogue or Dark or Raynor or Serral, but man, he is an excellent Zerg on his own right. Okay, so Maru, you're going to do your mech battlecruiser build today versus Solar. We'll have to wait and see. And 16, 18, 17 timing here from Solar. And 1 Rax expand timing, Reaper expand timing here from Maru. Terry the Overlord moving out, saying hello to the crab beetle. That's right, Terry. This is a pretty beautiful map, isn't it? Data C, got some purples here, got some greens, some interesting shades of green everywhere. Very interesting to look at. That way for sure. I like Data C quite a bit. It's not a map that I'm mad at, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, Zerg doing what Zerg does. Reaper timing here, 50 gas in the bank, and ooh, immediately going Reactor. No Reaper at all here from Maru. Strange. Strange enough for sure. But the expand timing, everything else is the same. Just using that 50 gas for a Reactor instead of a Reaper. And yeah, Zerg players can't do anything about it. Unless you just forego Reaper every single time you play a Zerg, then yeah, Zerg will start pool firsting you, and then you'll be very sad. But if you do it every once in a while, there's really not much at all. Not much at all that the Zerg player can do to stop you. I mean, going Command Center first is the same thing. Before go the Reaper, go Command Center first. Zerg can't do anything about it unless you do it every time. So, 1 Marine on the way, just, you know, to harass an Overlord that might pop up and try to get some scouting done. You know, Terry, just shoot him in the face a few times because Terrans are mean that way. 4 Lings coming in to deal with a Reaper that will never show up. 3rd base coming in at about 210. So a little bit earlier there on that 3rd base than we traditionally see, but not going for that gas quite yet either, right? So not worried about metabolic boost yet. And that's why that 3rd base was a little bit faster than normal. These are the trade-offs we're seeing here. So, factory, nice. What exactly is Maru up to? Dunno! Got a 2nd gas like all good Terran players do, saturating it just 1 SCV at a time, as all good Terran players do. Going for some Hellion shenanigans, floating that factory over to the Reactor. And that Ling says, okay, a bunch of Marines are already out, so there's not a Reaper because it was a Reactor opening. There's no way it was really anything else. Because it could be a 2 Rax, like a 2 Rax or a 3 Rax opening here. Overlord, great perching spot. Sees 4 Marines moving out and says, okay, cool. Well, let's pop out some Lings here. Boy, it'd be nice if we had speed. But some Queens are going to have to do for now. Oh, spreading creep up to this 3rd base would be really important. Okay, so 2 Queens versus 4 Marines really should be able to handle this, no problem. Really protecting this creep tumor first, because being able to micro the Queens is more important than anything else in this situation. Yeah, I think Maru knows he's not going to be able to kill this 3rd. And he's maybe surprised that Speedlings haven't shown up yet and murdered him. Entirely possible. This Ling did get in, sees, okay, there's definitely a 2nd base here from Maru. Had to bring a Hellion back to deal with this stupid, annoying Ling. Gonna barbecue this sucker. Roast him right up there. And yeah, no panic here from Solar either. He's still got the 4 Lings. He says Queens can handle whatever shenanigans that was out of Maru. Some weird Marine timing that didn't do anything for him. Right? And then Widowmine drops. Oh, 4 Widowmines in a medevac for dropping. Dude, that's not great. That is not great stuff here from Solar. Maru is so killer at Widowmine dropping. I say this every time, but man, there was a Maru Laser game from a couple years ago that just to this day makes me feel bad for a Laser because he got Widowmine dropped by Maru until he died. That's it. It was just Widowmine drops over and over and over and over again. And Laser was like, stop, please. I'm already dead. He just tapped out. That was it. Widowmine drops killed him. There was no traditional army at all. Like, maybe there were a handful of Marines and Hellions running around, but, like, it was the Widowmine drops that did it. Oh, beautiful vision here. Goodbye. Goodbye, medevac. Do not come in here. Do not even try. Solar beautifully spotted. But Juke's around. Maybe coming back around this way would be good. The Queens are not in position to do anything about it. Once again, the Hellions, okay, distracting up here so the... Yeah, so the medevac can come down this way. This is interesting. So shots off on the medevac are big. Widowmine down. Widowmine not down. Queen absorbing. The Widowmine hits and dies for it. So that's one queen dead. Oh, that was a lot of Lings dead there. That Widowmine got 12 kills. Hot didgeridoo, but the drone count, still what it was. No drones have died, and there's still 2 Widowmines remaining. Part of this drop. Hellions trying to harass at the third base. Queen's shutting that down as usual. Widowmine comes in. Drones get pulled. There is a Spore Crawler here. There's not an armory, right? No, there is. Okay, so these are perma-cloaked as well. So Solar handled that pretty well, I would say. Losing 0 drones to that is not easy to do. Maru, I think, is heading home. But once again, this purple is so hard to see on the minimap when so much purple already exists. Like, Maru units on creep is just like, yeah, good luck seeing that. I'm seeing ghosts right now. Like, this looks like a Maru attack of some kind on the minimap, but it's not. It's some geological crystal structures instead. Don't know why. Anyway, yeah, so this is a Patreon cast. For those of you who support me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month, that's it. That's the lowest level of support you need to see these things a month before anybody else. So check it out at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. Ad-free viewing out there too. And if you'd rather watch it here on YouTube, then by all means, you can wait a month for that. And that's fine too. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. That can support me too in ways that don't take any money out of your own wallet. Creep spread pushing. Hellbat Marine push here. Okay. I like it. Creep tumors don't like this at all though. Baneling Nest is not done. So this has to be Ling Queen, which is not an easy hold at all. The queens don't like it. Drones have to get pulled out. They are running for it. This third base might actually go down. This timing is sick. Oh, yeah, third base dead. Easy. Oh, that's bad. That is super bad here for Solar, but he does got a fourth base coming up. Oh, look at that timing on it, too. He might not be as bad off as I thought he was after that. Interesting. So he delayed the Baneling Nest quite a bit, honestly. Not having a Baneling Nest by 7 minutes is actually a bit of a cardinal sin for a Zerg against the Terran. But he's got him now. So he should be able to hold this attack. This really should not lose this hatchery. Banelings on creep are pretty quick, but without speed, they're not as fast as they could be. Lings don't want to engage there either. It's a beautiful, terrible dance. Both players are engaging in. Wants to pull back to that Widowmine just a little bit here. Tries to get a tumor down. Maru snipes it like an absolute boss. That was pretty sick. More Marines coming in. More Hellbats joining the party here too. Army value is 69 to 49 in favor of Solar, but these Banelings are slow. These Banelings are not really as much of a threat as Solar would love them to be. It's not Lings cruising around the map too, maybe for a counterattack. That'd be cool. Queens can't stand against these guys. They've got Stim. They've got Medevac support. Banelings are trying to connect. No. Widow Mines. Okay, not doing much there. Baneling not doing anything, but the Ling counterattack is huge. Oh, the front door open, and the front door in the main base open as well. Maru's got to pull back a little bit. He's got to put some attention into the fact that a lot of SCVs are dying. 10, 12 SCVs have gone down there. Widow Mines not quite in position. Lings in a bit of a choke, not where they want to be. They want to come from all different directions, and no, is this third base going to die? 15 SCVs died. Centrifugal Hooks is 7 seconds from completion, and he's got to pick up and back out, but that was a beautiful Widow Mine hit, I think. I'm not sure. There are still Lings inside the main base. 15 SCVs have died. It is what? 68 to 41 workers for Solar now? That's insane. Income advantage. Bam! All the way down on Solar's side of that map right now. The third base of Solar is back, but I think it might die again. Nope, these Banelings have speed. Get out of here. They killed an extractor and a couple drones, and that is their consolation prize. Yeah, trying to bait some Lings into this Widow Mine. Don't like it. Gonna go ahead and allow this queen to eat it. And then the Overseer is here. Is Overlord speed on the way? No, but man, Maru pressure. Maru's like, economically, I'm not super happy right now. Banelings connecting. And everything changes when Baneling speed is done, but I don't know if it's enough to actually save this hatch. Dude, oh, big Widow Mine hit there. That's a 6-kill Widow Mine on that guy. He's dead now. That hatchery has 80 HP. And they can't transfuse it. The queens can't because they need transfuses for each other as much as they're available at all. This is nuts. Maru's micro is so disgustingly good. Continuing to pump it here. Army value 64 to, 38 to 62. Maru has a massive advantage. Lings coming around the backside. They do force a liftoff and a pickup there from Maru. This fourth base being alive is huge because Maru's third base has just landed. He has just now started mining from it. Solar's got 64 workers on 4 total bases. He's got centrifugal hooks. He's making some hydras. Maybe going to go into that lurker stuff, but either way, he can start messing with the medevacs too, which is always pretty awesome. For a Zerg to do anything to the medevacs is nice, and a lot of the builds don't allow it, you know, for the first 10-15 minutes because you don't want to spire. Oh, I got the hatch. No, that's huge. That's huge. He was on 4 bases. Now he's on 3 bases. He's completely oversaturated here. He replants down the 4th base. Yes. But man, Maru, 75 to 70 army total supply here. Range upgrade for the Hydras coming in. A Marauder heavy army is actually pretty bad against Hydras. And Hydras can outrange the Widow Mines too. So Hydras are a good answer from Solar in this situation. Creep Tumor, no. And just kind of bouncing around the edges of the creep. This is very traditional Zerg stuff, man. Like, traditionally, going left, going right, Ling run by, catches some of these Marauders out of pocket. Widow Mines might do some friendly fire splash here, and they do. That killed a Marine, probably, or maybe it was going to die anyway. I don't know. Getting in, denying all mining at this third base. This game is great. Solar's been on the ropes so much today, but he's been able to get these little counterattacks off. You would think he would need those Lings to defend, but he doesn't. He is holding on extraordinarily hard right now. 57 to 56 army supply. Even army supply is not great for the Zerg player. Banelings are somewhat of the great equalizer here. Hydras can do it too. I don't know if we're going to go for any lurkers at the moment just because there's 8 Marauders out. Man, these army values are not massive, are they? It's like, man, Maru's so big, but he's got 23 Marines and 8 Marauders. It's not like he's killing it, you know? And then Lings get into the third base of Maru again. There are now multiple attacks coming in from Maru at the third base and at the 4th base, or maybe they ran away. I don't know. See, I keep thinking this is dudes. This is not dudes. Tell me you see it too on the minimap. A darkening of the purple, which makes it look like the dark purple. TSL, I love you as an organization. I love that you did this tournament. It's really amazing. There's a lot of fun games here, but man, can you let these dudes just do red versus blue, please, for the sake of the casters? Please. This Ling knows there's a Widow Mine here, so it's going to eat it. Oh, never mind. Run up there. Maybe Burrow? Has Burrow been researched? No, no Burrow has been researched. But a 5th base on the way from Solar, 4th base landing in, coming from the main. So Maru is actually not going to Planetary Fortress up his 4th base because he doesn't have the money for it. He's just going to bring the orbital over from his main base. That's interesting. That shows us how much Maru is hurting right now compared to where he would normally want to be at 12 minutes, you know? Yeah, so this group, too big, too strong. Banelings connecting on Hydra is not what Solar wants. Very traditional stuff here, but picking off individual Marauders with the Hydras is good for Solar here. Okay, Infestation Pit on the way. This has been so intense. Man, from when Maru showed up with that little 4 to 5 Marine attack, it's pretty much been non-stop since then. Maru just keeping all the pressure on, but as we know in ZVT, that can flip on a dime. That can flip from, oh, Solar's defended pretty much entirely for the first 15 minutes of this game to, oh, now Maru's dealing with a Zerging strat where there's just waves of Lings and Mains and Hydras coming non-stop onto his outer lying bases. And can he stop all of them? Not really, no. It's not usually how this works, you know? But Maru shows up with a big Marauder Marine army here. This hatch is going to die. A lot of Solar's army is out of position, but he's bringing them in. He's using the creep highway. Medevacs getting picked out of the sky as well. Widow Mines connecting or hurting some Marauders there too. Widow Mines, yeah, dragging the Widow Mine shots into these units and then killing them to boot. There's also a drop in the main base. The Hydralisk Den is going to get sniped after 2 drones have been killed. This is insane. This is really, really non-stop stuff here, isn't it? Holy smokes. Lings, Banelings. Okay, forcing a liftoff. Hydras can't kill either of those medevacs. Hydralisk Den dying is big, but it's not that long to replace. It's one of the shorter build times for tech structures like that for Zerg. 120 to 90 army supply here, though. I mean, Vipers are needed maybe here for Solar to do this thing. He's holding, but Maru's macro is so insane. He keeps coming back with bigger and bigger armies. It feels like, but he is, okay, that's a big hit. He is forcing the flee. The fleeing. Forcing the fleeing. Changelings, no chance. No chance at all against Maru. Not at all. Not even a little bit. This group on the left side here from Maru, That's why there's some Lings, Banes, and a couple Hydras there as well. Lurker down on the way. Viper's coming in. Adrenal Glands getting researched. Adrenal Glands would be really big for this game, too, for Solar if he can get those out. If this game doesn't end first. Which, I don't know. I feel like Maru could break through. If he takes this base out, it might just be a GG. This one Ling gets into Maru's 4th base, hilariously. Lings against Marauders, they'll do a lot better for themselves when the Adrenal Gland upgrade is done, but that's not a very fast upgrade. Remember how Hydralisk Dens build quickly? Yeah, Adrenal doesn't research super quickly. A lot of the research is for attack and armor for Zerg does not hatch down. Okay, that's humongous. He does get it. Oh my gosh, he didn't get it. What? No, 28 HP and a drop in the main base at the same time. Spore tries to kill him out of that. Can't quite pull it off there. 38 Lings in production. I cannot believe this hatch has been down to 80 HP and 30 HP twice in the same game. Hydra standing in and fighting, but 2 shots on that hatchery, and you're a dead man. Transfuse trying to keep it alive. Baneling's getting some nice connections there. This is so scrappy. Oh my gosh. Parasitic Bomb does kill the Medivacs inside the main base. The hatch gets killed. Barely gets wiped out there, but it is getting replaced immediately. But remember what I said, how disastrous this is for Solar for this base to die. The income is favoring Solar largely over the last 5 minutes or so, and it's because this base was able to stay alive after it got replaced, and now it didn't. However, Lurker Den coming in for the 2nd time. Did that one die? Yes, Lurker Den did get killed, I think, during this attack in the main base. Did I mention hit that like button if you're enjoying this game? This is insane. Maru ZDTs are always nuts, man. Sometimes they're a little bit slower if he's going for the mechy stuff, but Maru, when he goes for this, who's going to get this hatch? Okay, that's GG. If this hatch dies, that's it. Done. Okay. That's it. I mean, look, Solar, yes, congratulations. Beautiful run by into the 3rd base of Maru. Fantastic. But he just hasn't been able to keep Maru away from sniping his hatches today. That is 4 hatcheries killed in only 16 minutes so far. So Solar says, all right, counterattack. Your 4th base doesn't have a planetary. Your 4th base doesn't have a planetary. That's a run. Definitely is. Widowmine's defending that way. 10 more SCVs die, but Maru can absorb those hits. He's got mules, too. I mean, I don't know. Can I caster curse this thing by saying that Maru has it won after killing those 2 bases? Yeah, I'm going to backtrack on that just a little bit. I don't feel good about it. Man, this creep spread sucks, though. Maru's done such a great job against creep. 32 tumors have died today. He just has no buffer at all for this 4th base or for this 3rd base. Look how far it is from the edge of the creep to the hatch. It's insane. But spellcasters exist now, so maybe some abduct, some blinding clouds. The lurkers are in. Seismic Spines is on the way, and that's how things get better. Oh, he knows there's no defense here. He's got Adrenal on these Lings, too. It doesn't have +3 attack yet, but these SCVs are no match for Adrenal Lings. Not at all. These Lings, yeah, not against that much bio. They aren't either, though. Drone tried to expand this way. Nope. But did scout an army for Maru coming around down the south side. Widowmines are not making huge connections here. It's a really good micro from Solar to make sure that the Widowmines themselves are getting picked out really before they can even fire once, it feels like sometimes. Yeah, Adrenalings against these Marauders, even with +2 and not +3, are going to be pretty good. Lurkers burrowing against and defending Solar's 5th base up this way. Was that the 5th base that died? Was it the 4th? It might have been the 5th base that died. Or did they come in from this way? I might have said that was the 4th. But anyway, Solar's fine, I guess. He's down about 20 supply tomorrow, which is not good, but the lurkers are annoying to deal with, and there's no ghosts. This is going to be Maru trying to deal with a lurker play with no ghosts, which has that worked? Is that something we see in StarCraft? Ghosts are really good, especially Maru ghosts, but against the lurkers, actually there's no lurkers here, so maybe it doesn't actually matter. I don't know. Parasitic Bomb getting some decent damage off on the Medivacs as well. But Maru, man, 112 to 78 army supply. Lurker Spines forcing Maru to fall back just a little bit. These lurkers are like, we're not doing anything? Ow! We're like eating Widowmine shots. That's what we're doing. Look at this. Just mowing down creep tumors all at the same time. This is crazy good. Solar's lost 34,000 resources. 25,000 lost here from Maru. This group just stutter step, stutter step. You know what's really good against a stutter stepping Running away, Terran army, fungal. Fungal growth is sick. Super, super good in those situations. We've got a Ghost Academy on the way from Maru, so he might have ghosts by the time he really needs them. Are these cracklings? They've got 3 attack. Is there no... There was 2 Grand Carpets, so almost full cracklings. Almost. Ling run by, killings. Widow Mines is great. Eating Widow Mines is also great, but into this third base. This has been a terrible place for SCVs to work today. Dude, killing the Ghost Academy would be sick too. I don't think they have time to do it, no, but Solar, you madman! If he wins this game, it's entirely on the back of these Ling run-bys he's managed to get out. So Solar's 6th base, no, canceled again. Maru's down to the south, causing all sorts of problems. But 24 more SCVs have gone down. Now look, and this hatch is going to die. 3rd death for this hatch. Infestation Pit dies. It is what? 61 SCVs have died, 16 drones have gone down, but 5 hatcheries have been killed today for Solar, and another couple have been canceled. I'm pretty sure. And once again, Maru just kite. No big deal. Top left base from Solar coming up. Lurker harassing this 4th base of Maru's. He's alone, and he does get sniped because there are no ghosts out here. I really feel like it would have been amazing if Solar could have killed this Ghost Academy, but there was an army on his butt. They were coming from the south, and he knew he didn't have time to do that. More creep spread, man. Solar is just persevering in the face of not having any creep spread today. 47 tumors have died, and he's got 22. I mean, that's insane. This top left hatch dead and canceled. And more parasitic bomb on these medevacs, but not on the one that has anything in it. Dude, I don't know. This is so scrappy. Scrappy tag. I don't have a Scrappy tag. I really feel like I should have one, but some people have said that'd be spoilery, so maybe not. Because maybe it tells viewers what kind of a game it is a little bit too easy. Okay, so now Solar's in trouble. Now Solar is dealing with Maru, the world reigning champion, and using ghosts effectively against Zerg players. Like, to the effect that they seem incredibly overpowered, but then you watch any other Terran player try to use ghosts, and it's like, oh no, they're fine. Ghosts are balanced properly, actually. Oh my gosh, this hatchery sniping business. Dude. Okay, that's 6. With, again, another couple canceled. I always say, if you kill 10 hatcheries in a TVZ, you win. That's the threshold of winning the game. Tumors dying all over the darn place. Solar's top left base is getting saturated. Ling's, oh, it's a canceled command center and lifted off. There it is. Trying to upgrade that sucker to a planetary. No, this Marauder. Ugh. Taken down. It's 150 to 150 supply. Like, nobody's maxed out. Nobody has any kind of a bank whatsoever. Everything's mobile. Everything's everywhere right now. And another attack coming in. Snipes are happening. Bane, Ling's trying to connect there as well. Sniping the Overseers is a good move. Ling's forced this base to lift off again. Oh, is this game getting an epic tag? There's the snipe on the Overseers, and now the Cloaked Ghosts are a huge problem. Man, imagine, Zerg, if you could just get detection anywhere on the map you wanted at any time. How cool would that be? Be real nice against these permanently cloaked ghosts that can attack and everything while invisible and don't have to uncloak at any point in any time. Unless they want to, I guess. That hatch is dead, too. That's 7 hatcheries down, baby. 7 hatches down. Maru is just not being nice to them at all. And this base is not happening for Maru. I don't know. Dude, this is so good. This is such a good TVZ. This is as well as I've seen Solar play in some time. He's really giving Maru everything Maru can ever possibly handle in this game. And again, I know the ghosts are here, and every Zerg player's like, oh, it's Maru ghosts, oh no. But come on, Zerg, you don't have much to complain about in 2022. The current meta is just, it's a lot. It's a lot of Zerg wins. Here we go. Ghost Academy kind of getting focused down. Not really. Ghosts themselves show up. Lurker Spines might get some work done on this Ghost Academy while they're attacking other stuff. And you know what? Yeah, Ghost Academy is going to die. All right. Very nice. Hydra, Lurker, the Ghosts don't want to get too close. Hydra DPS is pretty nuts. Dude, that's big. So killing the third base, which has been under attack, I feel like consistently for the last 25 minutes, and it's only a 24-minute game. But it's just been a place where, again, SCVs do not want to work. The attrition rate is way too high there. This is, okay, I'm going to epic tag this game. This is such a good non-stop back and forth. Crazy amount of deaths on both sides. Bases are dying like crazy. Ghost Academy got killed. Is there even another Ghost Academy anywhere? No. Maru just lost his Ghost Academy and is not rebuilding it. He's down south trying to get some work done here. The Lurker is not really in high enough numbers to get any sniping done. Snipity snipe, snipe, snipe. And GG! Solar taps out. What? That was like that last engagement. He was okay. He was okay. 120 supply. Yeah, I don't know, man. Lurkers died and Lings died. Not really accomplishing anything at all. And that just might be Solar's frustration with Snipe right there. He's just like, dude, come on. And that's it. GG. Maru, you monster. 7 hatcheries dead. 2 canceled. Almost 10. Who on earth is still in this game? There we go. There we go. Oh, that was such a good ZVT. I don't know if it should be epic or not. Let me know in the comments if you think it should be epic, okay? Man, Maru's pressure, and Solar just couldn't get enough pressure against Maru. This third base died, but I don't know. Maybe the fact that it's an orbital command kind of helped it in this game. Because if it was a planetary fortress, it would be dead, right? Because Lurkers and Banelings and Lings, bam. Bombing planetaries, but you could just run away with your SCVs and lift off your command center. And if there aren't enough Hydras, then hey, everything is safe, right? Right, relatively speaking. So 79 SCVs died here today. 1 orbital command, 20 drones, 803 Zerglings went down. A Hydralisk den, Lurker den, Infestation Pit went down as well. Ghost Academy down. No other tech structures went down. 1 ghost died. 12 are still remaining. Maru's ghosts are immortal. Or very, very close to it. Wow. Just an incredible game. Good back and forth. Truly good. Like, truly a good ZVT. What a great Patreon game that was. But, all right. That is going to be it from me today. This has been Falco Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falco Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.